So related to healthcare insurance, let's talk about dental insurance. With dental insurance, we're covering just our routine care and maintenance, and then also dental injuries. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied today. And so these are mostly offered through group insurance plans. Other types of health plans include accident policies that will cover you for certain types of accidents, sickness policies that will cover specific diseases or illnesses. These aren't as popular or widely carried. Hospital income policies that will guarantee you income for each day that you're in the hospital. And so let's just briefly look at the provisions of some of these medical expense plans. So the deductible, just like on any plan, is the initial amount that's not going to be covered. And so typically this will be a set amount each year or maybe even per incident. And then your coinsurance is the portion of the medical expenses that are paid after the deductible. Internal limits are limits on the amount paid for certain charges. And then they'll coordinate benefits with any other policy that you have so that you don't get paid twice, or the provider doesn't get paid twice for the same incident. So some terms of the coverage that you need to be aware of or pay attention to is who is covered and what places are covered. What happens if you cancel your policy? How are pre-existing conditions treated? What about pregnancy, abortion, mental illness, rehab charges? And then what happens if you leave the group, you leave your employer? How can you continue your insurance? And then any kind of cost containment provisions. So those cost containment provisions are things like requiring you to get certified before being admitted to the hospital. If you're in the hospital for an extended length of time, having your case reviewed to ensure that you really need to be there. Getting a second opinion on surgeries. So again, these are provisions that your insurance provider might put in place to make sure that the cost of your care is not extraordinary. So it may seem like a hassle to you, but they're putting it in place to keep their costs down. Let's also talk about long-term care insurance. So this is a type of insurance that covers typically people, older people who have terminal illnesses. And so this would be care for home health care, home health aides that may come to the house to take care of a patient. And so the question is, how do you know if you even need that type of insurance? Just as is the question is with some of these other insurance types we've discovered or we've covered. So when you're looking at long-term care insurance, one thing you might need to think about is, do you have dependents to be concerned about? And so the issue there is, if you end up with a long-term terminal illness, that's going to be very expensive to cover in terms of the extra care that you will need. Will that take away assets that you have that you really wanted to make available for your dependents? Other questions, can you afford it? What's the likelihood of this even happening and you needing that type of insurance? And then male and female, we already know that insurance for men is more expensive than insurance for women, so that might factor into your decision. And then, do you have somebody who could just take care of you themselves if you were to find yourself in needing long-term care? So again, provisions and cost factors. Here's a summary of these things that we've already discussed for the most part. And so here's kind of a summary in terms of what you can expect to see with respect to those provisions, the type of services that are covered, what type of eligibility requirements there are, and then what the benefits typically are. So, the benefits are in a dollar amount, and they'll cover you for an extended period, so a number of years. But all of this, again, is going to vary by plan, but these are the things to be looking out for. So if you decide that you're going to buy long-term insurance, things again to think about is, if you're going to do it while you're healthy, because then it will be cheaper for you. Don't buy more than you need, and make sure you understand what all is covered, because you don't want to find yourself needing to use that policy and then it doesn't even cover the things that you thought. Disability income insurance is a little bit different from long-term care insurance. This is actually going to pay you income if you can't work because of an illness, injury, or disease. And so here's a way that you can figure out how much disability income insurance you might need. So provisions and costs for disability insurance. You want to see how are they defining disability? How long would you be covered? Is there a probationary period before you could actually draw on the coverage? And are there any other provisions about which you should be aware?